Imagine if you had a crystal ball and you could see BTC USDT's future for trading. Well, with this trio of indicators, that's precisely what we're going to be trying to do today. But before I go any further, guys, I'd love to know your predictions for BTC in the near future and maybe a bit further in the cycle. Whack your predictions down in the comments below. Don't forget, I give away 100 USDT to a random comment every Friday. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name's David and welcome back to my channel where we build profitable trading strategies. Today we're going to be looking at another Ella's NNFX kind of trading strategy. We're going to be backtesting it on the 2-hour time frame using BTC USDT on the Bybit data. This trading strategy is one of those weird and wonderful indicator trading strategies that I've been trying to look through. I'm going through a list at the moment of indicators to try and find the best ones to actually trade. I'm then putting them into a trading journal so that we can forward test them after, of course, back testing them on all of the historical data. I guess the best idea, as always, is to get straight over to my computer. Let's go through the trading strategy and let's have a look at its entries. And then I'll use Tradingview and backtesting utilities to be able to backtest it as far as possibly can to see whether it actually is profitable. But before we go, guys, if you do enjoy this video and find it useful, if you don't mind just giving it a good old thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I do videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday talking about trading and trading strategies in general. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are on my computer. As always, giving credit where credit is due. I am actually using these blogs here to come up with these trading strategies. One of which is the Stonehill Forex blog. I've also used things like Medium to come and find some of these fantastic trading strategies. The Ella's instantaneous trend line is one that we're going to be backtesting it today. So I'm going to go over to Tradingview and we're going to add these indicators as we see them. Now there's a couple of more indicators than generally. Generally I stick between 3 and 4 indicators. I'm going to try and do the same today, but I can't promise you anything. We are on BTC USDT on the 2-hour time frame. Let's start adding these indicators. So the first indicator that we're going to be adding is the one I just said, which is the Ella's instantaneous trend line by David Tech here. You can go to david.tech. You'll be able to find the links down below. david.tech/library, where you'll be able to add all of my open source and free indicators. If you want to trade with bots and things like that and backtest with a strategy, you can also join us. The links to Patreon are down in the description below. Okay, so we're going to add this one here, which is the Ella's instantaneous trend line, which adds this nice green and red line to our chart. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker as always. And then I'm going to go over to here to input and change a couple of things. I'm going to remove the allow bar change color because I don't want that. And we're going to set it to 0.04 as the alpha. That's going to give us this more flat and less noisy Ella's instantaneous trend line here. Now this indicator is a little bit more smoother than general moving averages. It uses dominant cycles to come up with its calculation. I won't go through the full calculation. If you want more information about it, you'll be able to find it here. I will put a link to this blog post here down in my description as well. So the indicator, what we're looking for is we're looking for price to be above, so our candles to be above this green line like this, and as a confirmation we're expecting the line to be green, so we would actually be able to get in around this candle over here. But as you can see, as with all indicators, this one does actually suffer when in choppy markets, maybe a little bit less, so we're going to add a couple of other indicators to make this even better. Okay, the second indicator which we're going to be adding is the HMA. Now, I don't normally add 2 trends, but this one seems to give us just a little bit better entries and smooths out our equity curve just a little bit. So we're going to be adding the HMA, which is the whole moving average. We're going to be going back over to our chart and making the lines thick again in the style over here. This is just for YouTube. I'm going to change the colors to white and pink just so that we can tell the difference here on YouTube. Right. Okay, our white and pink line is now on the chart, the HMA. I'm going to click the cog very quickly. We're going to hit input and I'm going to set it to 50. That's going to give us a little bit more of a longer term trend line for us to be able to confirm our entries. When we're looking for entries, we're looking for our Eller's instantaneous trend line to be green, and we're looking for our HMA to be white. When we're looking for shorts, I'm going to cherry pick one here, guys. We're looking for the HMA to be pink, and we're looking for our Ellers to be red. As you can see, those would have been both perfect entries. There's still quite a lot of choppiness here, so we're going to add 2 other indicators to the batch to finish up our trading strategy. Now, I do realize having more than 3 indicators on the chart can get a bit messy, so I do my best to always be less than 3. My aim is always to trade automatically or with bots, which I discuss a lot inside of our Discord. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, you can find the links to Discord also down in the description. Right. Okay, let's now add our 2 final indicators so that we can finish our trading strategy. We're going to be adding the Gotcha price index. You just have to try the GPI, which is the Gotcha percentage index with SMA. It's this one here. Like I said earlier, you'll be able to find the links to all of these down in the description. Okay, so this gives us kind of a RSI looking trading indicator here in blue and orange. It is very simple. We're on default settings. When the blue line is above the orange line, we're looking for longs. When the orange line is above the blue line, we're looking for shorts. Couldn't get much easier than that. Okay, let's have a look at an entry here very quickly. As you can see, we are above the orange line as expected on our GPI. The HMA, which is this white line, price is above that. And we also are above the Eller's instantaneous trend line, which is that green line here. So they would have all confirmed very nicely and would have had a very nice entry just there. Okay, let's get on with the next part. And the final indicator, which is going to be the stiffness indicator, which is this one here. The stiffness indicator is a very nice indicator and is probably one of the best indicators that I've found in a while. Found this one on No Nonsense Forex. It really does remove all of the bad trades from the bunch. Look at all of this consolidation and horrible areas here. We're looking for the stiffness to be above the 95 line. So what we have to do here is press on that cog over here and set our threshold to 95. So our threshold is this red line here. The stiffness line is the yellow line. We want the stiffness line, so the yellow line, to be above the red line, whether it's shorts or longs that we're going to be taking. As you can see here, just here, we would have had a very nice short that was confirmed on all of our indicators just there. What a beautiful short that would have been. So we have our Eller's instantaneous trend line in red. We have our HMA in pink. We are orange above blue on the GPI. And we have the stiffness, which is above that red line, confirming all of our entries. We would have set our short to the candle where it would have crossed over just here. Always using the ATR bands for our stop loss and take profit. ATR bands by David Tech. We're going to be setting them up with 2.5, and we're going to be setting our stop loss directly to that, making our stop loss being 4%. We're going to be setting our risk to reward to 2, and look at that beautiful win of 8.18%. Lovely trade. There's plenty of where they come from as well. Okay, that's the trading strategy, guys. As I said, all of the indicators and an explanation are down in the description. I'm now going to go away and back test it so that we can see how good or how bad it was. Also, we'll show you how good that the stiffness indicator really is, because I do think it's quite a gem and should be maybe added to other trading strategies in the future as well. Okay, let me get over to the back testing. Let's go.
Come on, David. Once again, he's got to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. Come on, David, show us what you got.
Guys, before I go any further, Bybit have a big giveaway at the moment called Wish Upon a Bitcoin. Wish Upon a Bitcoin is a kind of a giveaway where they're giving away up to 5 BTC, so you could be in a lucky chance of winning things like iPhones, AirPods, a part of a Bitcoin, and lots of USDT. You simply have to sign up for the account using a link which you'll find down in my description below or in the first comment. And you can spin to win by completing a very simple task. As always, thanks to Bybit for all of the support they give to the David Tech community. You guys are great, and thanks to all of you for using the link down in the description. We get a small kickback for all of that. Okay, let's get over to the backtesting results. Okay, here we are on the screen. I'm going to hide the indicators. We're going to go over and drum roll, please. Boom! As you can see, it's taken lots of great entries, as you can see here. Looks absolutely wonderful. We have all of the indicators on the chart and the backtesting results are in. We have a win rate of 52%, which isn't bad because it is a risk to reward of 1 to 2. So for every 1, you're actually winning 2. Max wins in a row were 8, max losses in a row were 7. Looking at the backtesting table here, we have a couple of months. None of them stand out with huge amounts of loss, except for maybe these 2 8s here. Most of them are actually in the green. Let's have a look at the equity curve very quickly on the deep backtesting here. Okay, as you can see, the equity curve looks absolutely amazing. I have only been optimizing this very simply with the new kind of Igor Marco B kind of method that we've been building inside of our Discord. Thank you very much to those guys for all the help that they're giving. Wonderful PDFs are actually circulating inside of our Discord on how to optimize and find these wonderful settings. You guys are absolutely amazing. So let's have a look at these backtesting results. We have net profit of 1,136%, which is absolutely amazing. We have 189 closed trades for a 2-hour time frame. I think that's pretty awesome. Like I said, we have a 52% win rate, and I haven't really spent much time optimizing this at all. We have a profit factor of 1.8 and a max drawdown of 21%. I am currently using 7x leverage on this trading strategy, so you can easily reduce that, but you will also reduce, obviously, the net profit. Let's go over to the summary. As you can see in the summary, we have a low-ish sharp ratio at 0.43. Sortino is 2.1. Our profit factor is 1.86, as I said earlier. If we were buying to hold, so we would have bought Bitcoin here, we would have actually made today around 636%, as this trading strategy would have absolutely smashed that with the 1,136%. You can compare the two curves, as you can see. By trading this, it looks a little bit more flat as Bitcoin comes crashing back down. We are still actually rising, so that's nice to see. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If anybody's got any other ideas of content they would like to see, if you don't mind sticking that down in the comments below as well. I'd love to know what you would like to see on this channel and how we go forward together. I'm in the background building a new platform called Incubate.trade, which is a trading journal for algo traders. As a community at David Tech, we're all working together to try and find the best settings. We all put them into a trading journal to test on real live data, so it makes it easy for everybody to come along and just press a single button to copy that trading strategy over to their Tradingview charts. As I said, I hope you enjoyed this one. Come and join the fun in Discord. There's some absolutely amazing people in there. And without further ado, guys, I will wish you a great week. I will see you on Wednesday with another trading strategy or something to do with trading. Keep safe, keep coding, trade like a boss, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye bye.
Come on, David. Once again, he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and MACD.